Hey everybody, Northman Fishing here, and this is the Carp Quest. 6 weeks of looking for carp in different areas all around the state, and different types of waters, and different temperatures. Prepare for the action. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about catching carp on hair rigs, method feeders, chod rigs, etc. and where to find the carp at. So stay tuned, and this is going to be quite the adventure, everyone. Throw this up on your TV for maximum viewing pleasure, because this is 4K Ultra HD and 10-bit. So that means we're going to have 10 billion colors.
Set the world on fire as we wait on the voice of thunder. The world on fire, yeah. Time to wake all the one to slumber. I a walking testimony, so I testify. Got a fire in my soul that's never satisfied. Grounded by his word, never compromise. Step out into the light, leave the synthesize. We're divided by a fight, but love will unify. All the small-minded people love to criticize. They have never walked a day, but they will polarize.
Yes, let's go!
So what would it really take for them to realize?
Oh my gosh, guys, I yelled at the GoPro 3 times to start recording. But sometimes they just don't want to cooperate with you. Oh. Oh. Got a fighter on our hands here, guys. There we go. What do you guys think, huh? A beautiful carp. It's got a big old belly on it. I think it's a female. It's got a snail attached right to its cloaca. Hi buddy, how you doing today? After action report, just like I said, the black rod, it was going. Just a little tap tap here and there, and all of a sudden it started going. I'm like, yelled into the mic 3 times. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry you missed the fight, but there will be plenty more this season. And this just goes to show you what doing your research, being blessed to find info in the first place, and also persistence. I've been fishing for carp for over 6 weeks straight, and yeah, it's finally just happened. The water temp's warmed up, and hopefully we're going to be on a whole bunch today, so stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so if you're wondering what we used today, what they wanted, I just heard one. Got 2 pop-up corn kernels and a Judge's Jawjacker spike, red spike. So we're just using pack bait about that size. We're off right in the margin where the slack water is to the side. I figured that would be a good spot, but man, it sure wasn't ever a good spot. Holy cow. The fish almost took away my pole. Crazy. Right back in there. Check it out guys. Those are swans. And above there, that whole flock, I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'll zoom in for you guys. Wow, what an incredible place to be. I just had one get hit. Got a nice hug on black here again. We're in some serious action on here, right on orange. You can tell it's cold. I got the striker combat gloves on. Right now, this time it was blue. Oh, this has some serious weight, guys. Holy. Holy. Wow. Wow. All right. Time to take our time here. It's just gonna come to shore. It's coming to shore. It's coming to shore. Oh. Yes, sir. We did it. We did it, guys. Number two. Number two. Hold on now, buddy. I'm trying to show you off to everyone. Alright, guys. Here we go. It's really hard for me to get an angle here. Alright, here we go, guys. Just give him a little water real quick. This is the first boilie catch I've ever had. Oh, my homemade boilie just fell off. Come here, beautiful. Oh, would you quit it? So what we got ourselves here is a very nice common carp, guys. Hey, look. Look at that tail, those fins. You're beautiful. You are fantastic. Check them out. All right, guys. Well, this one. Alright guys, here goes another one. Oh no! Alright, here we go, guys. Another. Alright guys, so something really cool about True Dave boots, or any rubber boot in general, is they're going to protect you against ticks. So ticks will stand at the very end of a grass blade like this or whatever, and they have these claws basically, which are like Velcro hooks, and they'll go like this over and over again all day long, and when you brush by they'll attach onto you. Well, with a rubber boot that's not a possibility, because those hooks can't attach into here. And also, when you tuck in your socks and you use a synthetic layer like this, it's really hard for them to grab on, especially when you use light colors. If one does attach to you, you'll be able to see them. So, awesome stuff, guys. Great tip right there. Keeper fishing, go anywhere with True Dave boots, baby. And if you're wondering what brand these are Striker pants. See? Striker. Striker gloves, Striker climate liner, Renegade pullover, Striker hat. Go pick it all up from the Striker website or Shields Outdoors, guys. I've been fishing in the rain today, the snow below freezing, just above freezing, and the wind, look, and I'm still after it. So the reason why I'm always talking about my gear, guys, it's so that you guys can go get it yourself and fish exactly like I do. I'm not just trying to plug you stuff for no reason. I'm giving you these brands so that you can enjoy the best gear on the planet. I only fish, look, Ugly Stick, Cast King, and Mad Cats. I only fish with the toughest gear. I only use the toughest outdoor gear. If I have something, I've done a ton of research on it. And if I'm recommending it, it should carry extreme weight. So check them out, guys. And with Cast King, you can use code ADAMKBA10. 10% off your entire purchase. Hands down. Wish I had that code when I got these reels. So there we go, guys. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. A big line, bud. Come on. Carp number 3, please. Carp number 3, please. Just got black. I wasn't even looking at it. Alright, might have school coming through. So it is April 10th. The temperature today was 32 degrees. Some of the water temps are 39 to 42 degrees. So, just in that area where carp started becoming active. Obviously I caught one in the winter at 34, but that's a different story. So interestingly enough, guys, I actually caught the carp maybe 20 minutes into the session, then I got another one. Okay, here we go. Come on. None of these fish have been fished for like this before. I'm doing some Lewis and Clark stuff, some Jeremy Wade stuff. No one's ever been doing this here before. Maybe they come here and carp bow once in a while, but they are not used to hooking line. No! Oh, yes, no, no! Alright, here we go, another cat. Black is just on fire. Orange, blue, they're all getting hit. Tap, 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 tap. I've got to go soon. So please, this one right here, it's been going like this. Not like that, but it's been going boom, boom. I don't, I'm not speed whiz and clean or whatever. I can't just set that hook on them. Need a 2 milliseconds for it to take the bait for a second. I gotta wait for them to hook themselves, and that's what the hair rig is all about with the method feed. Oh, there we go, there we go. You see, it's just that quick though. You really have to wait for the rig to do the work. And you can set the hook, but in my experience, I've lost a lot of fish. Alright, might be about But in my opinion, I've lost a lot of fish by trying to set the hook with the European style rig. If I'm using a VSC headset and a worm, that works tremendously well for setting the hook like this. But on these, I find the best thing is to wait for the bobbing. Or like this, right? Oh, big gummy. And that goes to show you guys right there just how how difficult it can be to set the hook on them. So I really do like to just wait. Let's fish a little naked and afraid out there, shall we? So fishing naked and afraid is something Kenny, the carp master, told me about. So basically that means you're not putting any pack bait on that method line. So we'll see, we got like 10 more minutes here, guys. So if you're looking for early season carp and you're in the northern part of the states, it's probably going to be freezing all the way through April, March, January, February, etc. So what you're going to want to do is find locations like this where there's an outflow of warm water coming out of a mud flat, or you're going to want to get on mud flats. My struggle has been that the mud flats are not underwater as they usually would be, so I haven't been able to fish them. So I've been on kind of a carp quest lately. So you're going to look for mucky areas where the fish are going to be able to eat vegetation, as well as they can also be omnivorous. And they can eat mollusks, worms, invertebrates, all sorts of insects that might be occurring out there. So I showed you a lot of those places where early carping can happen. The carp were just cold. They were cold. The water temp was 34 degrees for so long, guys. So thanks for the patience with this one. I apologize for the wait, but I think it was so worth it. We caught 2 carp, we doubled up, and we've had bites all day long. So this is going to be a great spot. We're out in the middle of nowhere, the wilderness. Tens of thousands of wild acres out here just to explore endlessly. So if you're looking to catch carp when it's cold, you're going to want to focus on a carbohydrate blend. Soon I'm dropping a book about carp science baiting. So every recipe I use is going to be in there, guys, and I'm going to explain why every recipe works. And especially in this time frame when it's cold out, proteins aren't very efficient for carp. It takes energy to convert those into energy. It's the same for humans. So carbohydrates and sugars are highly effective at catching carp because they're readily available energy for them. They're ectothermic, which means that the cold and the warm of the water influences their internal body temperature. So if you're 34 degrees cold, well, you'd be dead, but not a carp. They're just pretty freaking sluggish. So I'm pretty happy to caught the 2 carp we did here today. Sorry we didn't get the one on film, but I will be sharing you guys with that soon. So check me out on Instagram. That's where I'm going to have the links to everything. And shortly after that, I'll be putting YouTube videos out later this season, and the book will be published by that point. And later we're going to be getting an Audible book where I'll be narrating that for you guys. And I'm going to have a really low price. Here we go, orange. Just went thunk. That's what I've been dealing with all day. So I'm switching over to OMC everything. I've been using some OMC. OMC is One More Cast. They're a company out of the UK. I really dig them. Ali and Lee Whitaker, Ali Hamidi, absolutely look up to those guys. They are scientists, truly. They are angling scientists. They're doing all sorts of things for innovation in the industry, and I'm thinking I'm going to be increasing my hookup ratios here. I ordered the lock hooks. I'm switching over from Gamakatsu. I'll still be using Gamakatsu for catfishing, but OMC is specifically designed for carping. So go check out their website. You can also purchase their products at Carp Angler or Big Carp Tackle, or directly from OMC. So I'm going to be picking up the lock hooks. I've got some aligners coming, so that's going to make an extremely aggressive hooking angle for carp. And we're also going to be having the magic wand, baby. So I'm very, very excited to try out this new technology. These have only come out within the last year. So There's a lot to come from OMC. There's a lot to come from Northman Fishing, guys, so stay tuned. Every video is going to be tips, secrets, tricks. And I'm out here getting my big limit of fresh air, guys, so do the same. Enjoy yourself and appreciate nature, guys. That's what's most important, is to come out here. And I haven't found any garbage today at this spot, so I've been very, very happy. But make sure if you're finding any game violations, any law breaking, report that. Report it to the DNR, because look, you're not a snitch. Wildlife cannot protect itself. Humans are the very, very pinnacle of the food chain right now, so and really misusing nature, a lot of us are. So if we can tip that scale and protect nature, look, we're gonna have pristine places to explore for decades, centuries. Find out who supports the natural resources. You'd be surprised. It really can be a split ticket when you're voting. So beyond voting, politics. We never talk that here at Northman, but I'm just giving you a speech about how important nature is. So look, fresh air, beautiful sky, limitless countryside. If these are things that you enjoy, it's as simple as reporting violations, picking up garbage. Now you got to make sure that when you're reporting violations, you know the rule book, because you don't need to be wasting anyone's time. But look, everything's available online. If you're an outdoorsman, you should be spending a few hours, a couple hours teaching yourself the regulations every season. That way you're not getting in trouble. There's the big speech, guys, and we will see you soon. This is probably going to be cut up into a series, so see what happens. Catch you later, guys. Hey everybody, we're here with some liquid death for day 2 of the Carp Quest. Well, maybe it's day 14, but who knows when you're drinking this much liquid death. But here we go. We've got the pack bait. Ran out yesterday. Got the judge's jaw jacker on there, and we're ready to sling some bait. So stay tuned and cheers, everybody. Awesome. We got the director with us today. Look at how nice this one looks. If you guys haven't checked out FAFO Fishing, fish around and find out. Go check out their hard baits, all sorts of different things like soft plastics, custom rods. But we're gonna get this sent out in a major way. Other spots, people look at me like, what in the world?
What's the name of that one again?
This is the Panther by Mad Cats with the Cash King, Capstan, Standard Edition, 8,000 size, 55 pounds of drag. Get it with 10% off for code Adam, KBA10. That one's ready. You are clear to keep an eye on the rods. We have the orange one going right now. We just had 2 little nibbles on it, so pretty soon we should see a full-on bite. So as soon as you see this thing going bong, 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 just grab this portion, pull it first, don't wheel first. This isn't a tactical hook. So you're gonna grab this, put your hand on the reel, pull up. As soon as you feel that pressure, then you can start reeling.
Okay.
You're just basically setting that hook in a little bit farther.
Okay. And these are the ones that go in the corner of the mouth?
No,
That's catfish.
That's catfish. This goes right into their lip every time. That's how the hook is designed. So it's also a low mortality rate.
In the mountain with fish. Side of firelight, keep it lit every day. It's the battle cry. Shall be glorified inside of firelight. Keep it lit every day. It's the battle cry. Shall be glorified. Shine your light. Shine your light.
Alright, black is going right now. We're getting nibbles. Good eye. The director, producer, boss.
Get on your day. And I just want to call you happy birthday. You're welcome. I love you. See you.
So what it means when you see slight ticks like this is the carp is on top of that method feeder, sucking it up and exhaling. It's tasting the bait right now to see if it likes it, if it's going to commit. Hopefully it'll keep committing like it is and accidentally suck in that hair rig, try and exhale it. You know, Bob's your uncle from there. So I went away for a little walk here, and it looks like the producer freaking caught a fish, so here it is, everybody.
Glorified inside a firelight. We live every day. It's my battle cry. God be glorified. Shine your light. Shine your light. Shine your light, Lord.
One time I got to see an orb weaver. They're a spider about this big, and they're yellow and black. And I was this close to walking into it because we were walking a stream, and I didn't realize it, but it was just there in the middle of the stream. And I almost walked into that orb weaver, like I was this close. Distance on it.
I'm not, man.
Trying to get it way out there.
To the other side.
Yes. There you go.
Nailed it.
You're right. It does need to be further down.
Nailed it.
I figured I learned something today. Trial through fire or something. Out there, got two beautiful swans. Here they come. Now they're in frame. Got a beautiful frog here, guys. Oh. Look at this awesome frog, guys. Whoa! They love oats. It's really good bait for them. It's healthy for them.
Okay.
The sugars, the monosaccharides, the glucose, etc. All of that inside of there is going to be great for them because it's going to be rapidly releasing energy. Yes, let's go. Come here, baby. So we got the Booms fishing pliers right here, and we're going to take care of our nice fishy friend. Look at that, out like no problem. Pick up a pair on Amazon, guys. There we go. It's a real beautiful one. What a fish.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. It was pretty action-packed. Things heat up even more in the next episode as the temperatures begin to increase as the last few weeks of the Carp Quest continue. So stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to be going over some secret rigs and testing two different brands against each other to where I have now decided my new brand will be one more cast for all carp fishing. So stay tuned, everybody. Thank you for watching.